Let's go! That's awesome!
I got it barely.
Yeah, man. Let's go! Hey guys, Nathan Cicio Performance here. I wanted to do a video just kind of recapping, not really recapping, but talking a little bit about our 7-second quarter-mile pass in our shop V10. What I want to do is I want to have a little candid conversation between me and this camera and hopefully some people that watch it, probably around 300 to 350-ish in that neighborhood, about the reality of the reliability of that setup. What I don't want to do is I don't want to be part of the problem here and be one of the shops or one of the owners that sets expectations for clients, kind of alluding to the fact that this is possible just because we're so good at our jobs and we're amazing at this, so we can run 7 seconds reliably on a stock motor and nobody else can. I mean, the reality of the fact is that I believe that we did a very good job running that time. I believe that we used the car as efficiently as we possibly could instead of just going full send and putting power to it and hoping things didn't happen. You know, we went 177 miles an hour. I see a lot of people going out there and doing 180 plus, almost to 185 miles an hour. And I do believe that's reckless. So I think that we use the power efficiently to be able to make that pass happen. And Taylor is very, very good at that, seeing where the car will actually take more and not. And we work together in that way very well, and I think I'm proud of that scenario. However, what I don't want is I don't want you as a client to go to your chosen shop and be like, because they did this, now I can, and if I can't do this in my build from so-and-so, then that means that they're not as good as Cicio. That's not necessarily the case. I do believe that we're good at what we do, but I don't want to set the expectation that this is just something that should be normal on these stock motor cars. You know, we have these guys delivering these cars at, you know, 14, 15, 16, 1700 plus horsepower. And the facts is that that's not a sustainable situation. Just that's the reality of the truth. So, I want to make sure and communicate that clearly so everybody understands. Now, we deliver our cars with warranties and we let the people go to the tracks with them, and that's great and awesome. But there's a certain level where if you want to go faster than X amount, then, well, there needs to be a candid conversation about the fact that there's risks involved, and the client takes those risks. If he wants to, and if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. But I don't want anybody to think that time is something that just should be a normal situation. So, you know, I gotta say, like, if it would have been 10, 12, 15 years ago, and you would have told any automotive enthusiast that their stock sealed long block from the factory was going to support 1200 horsepower to the tire, I mean, they would have been ecstatic. But we're in this reality now that is, you know, not enough, or that is, you know, it needs to be pushed beyond that. And it can be, and they can work. They absolutely can. But when you start pushing into those 1500 plus horsepower numbers to get those low 8s and high 7-second pass times, you know, the amount of times that the car is going to do that is numbered. So, what am I saying? I'm saying if you are a customer and you're coming to me and you're asking me, I want to build a car that goes 790s consistently, what am I going to tell you? I'm going to tell you to build the motor. I'm not going to tell you to do that with a factory motor, because if something goes bad, which there is a probability that it will eventually, then all of a sudden, not only do we all look silly and the track goes down for you know, a couple hours because we've got a bunch of oil to clean up, it also costs the client $40, $50, $60, $70,000 more than it would have if you just would have put pistons and rods in the beginning. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to be part of the problem, and setting these expectations for the industry as a whole, that this is just something that should be normal now because 2 or 3 shops have done it. We've done it mostly on shop cars. From, you know, everybody that I've seen do it has been a shop car, and therefore we're taking the risk for the marketing and having some fun and enjoying it and seeing if it'll do it. And that's the fun of pushing our own cars in this industry. But it's not something that I want a client to think is a sustainable future for his stock motor V10. So that's it. I will stop babbling, but it's something that I just had on my heart. I wanted to make sure that we were helping push the industry into an educated, positive direction, not into a false expectations and then ultimate demise direction. So that's my little part. That's my good deed for the day. So, all right, well, we're gonna post this. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys watching the channel. You know, all 300 and whatever of you that we're trying to get like 500 views a video or something like that. We're getting up there. Like, subscribe, and do those things. Have a good week, guys. See ya.